This pretty guy is Fred. Fred is a thorny devil, and the reason I want to talk about him is because of his skin. Fred is one of the few lizards who live in dry and arid areas and have developed the ability to collect water with their body surfaces. I read a study a few years ago about these lizards and their moisture harvesting abilities. The water they harvest can come from rain, damp soil, dew, fog, or humidity. The way they can do this is fascinating and involves the integument, or the skin and scales surface of the lizard. This image was taken from the study I read, which I will leave a link for in my blog. The structure of the skin allows for the spreading and then transportation of water through a teeny capillary system. The water is transported then to the mouth.
So let's talk about how this is possible. The outer surface of the scales of the lizards has a honeycomb-like structure with micro-ornamentation. So micro-ornamentation, very small structure. In between the scales themselves is the capillary system. The study I read found that the surface structure allowed for the scales to be super hydrophilic. So this is all about contact angles. When compared to other scales on other lizards, the contact angle of these lizards was less than 10 degrees. Other lizards, you're looking at 60 to 70 degree contact angle. So, therefore, these surfaces on these lizards was capable of holding a stable, thin film of water on the surface, hence hydrophilic. So, to give you another broad idea, concrete has a contact angle of about 30 degrees. The study also found that the honeycomb structure allowed for 100% increase in condensation. It is possible that this was caused due to the increased roughness of the surface, but also it is possible it was due to the increased wettability, as in how wet the surface can get, and so this would encourage further moisture harvesting due to that decrease in contact angle. What is even more incredible is that the movement of water through the capillaries is a solely passive process. Passive as in requires no energy and can even work against gravity.
I also found another study that showed that with an increase in contact angle, there is a decrease in evaporation. So this is where I think this could possibly become important to the urban heat island effect. My suggestion is for us to use these impressive natural adaptations as a guide in future designs for our cities. What if we could somehow use these impressive surface structures for the surfaces of our buildings? They have already been able to, using software, recreate these surfaces in simpler forms with the same magical properties. What if we could increase the evaporative cooling and even the condensation on our surfaces of our cities? What if this was a way for us to reincorporate ourselves and our built environment back into the natural water cycle and cool our cities down?